Hi, I'm Amir Hossein Mirza Bozorg, and in this video, I'm gonna talk about Comprehensive Abacus Package Chapter 8, Contact Theory in Abacus Preview. How to ask your video-related questions. Don't hesitate to ask any questions you might have about the explanations presented in this video using the comments below. We will try to answer all questions regarding the video details in the comments below. New Abacus users who want to develop their modeling skills faster in their projects can request user-oriented online and offline services. Subsequently, we offer step-by-step guidance, tutoring, and consultancy regarding their problems. The online service includes online sessions, and the offline service includes creating special tutorials. In addition, a combination of the two can be requested. Table of content for Chapter 8. Okay, now I want to talk about Chapter 8. Chapter 8 is about contact. Contact analysis is very important in Abacus. It is related to multi-body analysis when you have several bodies in a model and they are not tied to each other, or tie interaction is one of the interactions. So also we have contact interaction, and you must know how to define the contact interaction correctly. It's very important, okay? It's very important. Okay, types of contact definition methods in Abacus. As I explained before, we have two structural solvers, Abacus Standard and Abacus Explicit. Until this time, I have used both of them, okay, to solve problems. And here we have all of the contact definition methods: general contact explicit, general contact standard, surface to surface contact standard, surface to surface contact explicit, self contact standard, self contact explicit. Here I want to talk about general contact and surface to surface contact, surface to surface contact. Its other name is contact pairs method, because we define contact pair between each two bodies, okay? In general contact, we only define one contact, and then all of the contacts will be accounted automatically. But this is not automatic. Contact pairs method is not automatic. Here you can see that contact pairs are defined. Contact interaction is defined between all of the bodies. Here we have 4 bodies, and if each of them has contact, so you must define 6 surface to surface contacts between them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? The accuracy of the general contact algorithm is the same as the contact pair, or even more. Suppose the general contact and contact pairs defined suppose the general contact and contact pairs define contact interaction on a surface. In that case, the surfaces whose contact is defined with contact pair are no longer analyzed with general contact. This means the contact pairs algorithm has a higher priority than the general contact algorithm. Did you understand this? For example, in a model like this, okay, in this model, suppose that we define both of the general contact and surface to surface contacts, Okay? For the surfaces that both of them are defined, only surface to surface contact will be accounted because it has a higher priority. Also, the priority of tie constraint is higher than the surface to surface contact. Okay? It is very important. For example, you define general contact with the friction coefficient equal to 0.2, and you define the surface to surface contact with the friction coefficient equal to 0.4. I told you that the priority of surface to surface contact is higher. So in that surface, the friction coefficient will be 0.4 instead of 0.2. And here I want to tell you about self-contact. Here we have a rubber and we compress it, and here you can see that here we have self-contact. Okay? Using self-contact with general contact is meaningless. This option must be used with surface-to-surface contact. Okay? Because when you define general contact, it also accounts for self-contact. Okay? So there is no need to define self-contact again. Even, unless you want to define a specific contact property. Okay? For example, another friction coefficient. Okay? Another friction coefficient. So you must define self-contact also. Now I want to talk about choosing the master and slave surface in the surface-to-surface contact method. Let me tell you that when you define general contact, master and slave surfaces are chosen automatically. Okay, they are chosen automatically. Why you are so quiet? You don't ask any questions. Because
We're listening to you.
Because contact is very complex. Okay, but in the surface-to-surface contact method, you must define master and slave surfaces yourself. Okay, you must choose them yourself. Here you can see the master surface. It is penetrating the slave surface. Okay. Surface-to-surface contact method standard. It uses the pure master-slave algorithm. What does it mean? The pure master-slave algorithm. The slave surface nodes cannot penetrate the master surface, but the master surface nodes can penetrate the slave surface. Okay? Did you understand? Because of this, you can see that they are penetrating. If the involved surfaces have the same material, the slave surface should be the surface with a higher mesh density. In cases where the surfaces are made of different materials, the slave surface should be made of a softer material. Okay? Did you understand it? I will tell it to you. We have two cases. If the material is the same in two contacting parts, okay, if the material is the same. For example, we have two parts. The material of both of them is ST37. Okay, ST37. 37. Then the master surface must be the surface with coarser mesh, or the slave surface must be the surface with finer mesh. Okay, if the materials are not the same. If the materials are the same. And also, if the material is not the same, the slave surface should be made of a softer material. Also, you must mesh it with smaller elements to prevent this penetration. You must prevent this penetration by generating smaller elements on the slave surface. Okay? So in both of the cases, the mesh of the slave surface is finer. Okay, the mesh of the slave surface is finer. Also, if the materials are not the same, the Young's modulus of the slave surface must be smaller. Also, its mesh must be finer. Did you understand? Is there any problem? Do you have any doubt? If you have, please ask it right now. Okay, it is very important. Okay, so I think you have understood it correctly. Okay, and here finally we have the last slide of chapter 8. It is about field outputs related to contact interaction. The most important outputs are C stress and C status. Okay, C status and C stress. And the others are not very important. Okay, C stress includes C press, it is the contact pressure, and C shear 1 and C shear 2. They are frictional shear stresses. Okay, and C status, contact status, display the contour including 4 states: sticking, slipping, open, bond. Okay, basically a contact interaction has 2 basic status. Okay, first one is open, the other one is closed. When the contact is open, it means that the clearance is more than 0. Okay, and the contact pressure is 0, so there is no contact. But when the contact is closed, it means that clearance is 0 or negative and contact pressure is more than 0. And in this case, we have 3 status. The first one is sticking, the other one slipping, and bond. Bond is created when you define cohesive interaction. When you define cohesive interaction between 2 bodies, then we will have bond status. Okay, we will have bond status. And that's it. If you have any question, please ask me. And if you don't have, I want to finish this chapter and go back to chapter 7. Okay, I think you don't have any question. So I stop. How to purchase packages or individual chapters. Each of the packages and individual chapters includes CAE, JNL, and IMP files, step-by-step tutorials with detailed explanations and investigation of the results, slides and reference papers, and standards. Packages specifications and payment details are provided in the video description. Also, you can pay the cost of the packages in 2, 3, or 4 installments according to your budget or income. In the future, updates will be provided for free for everybody who purchases each chapter or each package. The cost of each chapter or package will increase after each update for new buyers. but those who purchase the package would have endless access to all the upcoming updates. This will make the content up to date for new needs and new problems which must be solved via FE simulation. You can contact us using Telegram or WhatsApp, or you can send email to us. We can have one-on-one tutoring on the AnyDesk WhatsApp, and we can make special tutorials to your order. We can conduct high-quality simulations for your thesis, exercises, and industrial projects. Also, we offer support in writing the modeling and result discussion part of your thesis. And we have consulting services for MSc, PhD positions or job interviews. And finally, we can tell you how to prepare the presentation of your simulation works. Now, I want to suggest you several related videos of our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good time. Goodbye.